I count so I can be more. Make a difference in this world is what we're here for. I count, give 100%. The money I make, more than I spend. I count, put the numbers to the test. Balance my life, add to success. I count, will I be a star? Forget about the rest, be who you are. I count.
Taking risk is sometimes necessary to grow your business.
I count so I can be more. Make a difference in this world is what we're here for.
Next time, I am picking the accommodation. I mean, this place is a...
Be nice, Lona. For now, this is the best we can afford. But after the Boerewors Festival, I will book you into a 5-star hotel.
It is the most uncool thing to update about. I mean, seriously. Budget teas at the Boerewors Festival. Make sure you don't miss it. Ugh.
At least Bookie seems to be excited to go to the Boerewors Festival.
He is a dog. But I'm also excited to go to the festival. Bride meet.
Maybe I must change my approach to this. Are you man enough? Are you hungry enough? Well, if you are, come to the Boerewors Festival and find the very manly, meaty budget tees for that t-shirt of your dreams. Guys, our Facebook followers have doubled.
What?
Yes, it seems that there's a lot of manly men in this area. Maybe I would even meet the man of my dreams.
No guy will come near my little sister.
You're not dad, man.
True, but that does not mean that I can't kick some butt.
Lydia, let's focus on all your new followers, huh?
Yes, there is a lot of interest. It seems that the Boerewors Festival is a big event.
I hope so, because our travel fund is really low.
Talking about funds, I think we can really make the stall look fabulous by spending a little bit of money on it.
How much?
Well, what's in your budget for some balloons to draw attention and 2 new signs, like Lona's Lemonade and budget teas and brightly colored tablecloths?
Let's see. I have planned ahead. It's in my budget, but it's still a risk.
I did my research and I think it's possible to increase sales.
Fine.
Really?
Yes. I'm taking a calculated risk now. I will just as well give it all I have.
You will not be disappointed.
I hope the risk is worth it.
Look, guys, there's our destination. Hopefully this Boerewors event is going to be as big as promised.
And this time, I am not going to run out of lemonade.
Good one. Let me update that. Don't miss Lona's Lemonade all the way from Limpopo.
I count.
Plan for the risks you are about to take. Don't just make decisions without thinking them through.
Wow, guys, so I actually can't believe that Prudence was able to convince Lona to use the money on the marketing.
10 points for her.
Definitely. She's increased the amount of followers. Apparently, she's doubled them. And on Twitter, I know the strategy is going really well. But I'm just wondering if it was the right decision, Lona, when she agreed to rent the space for $500, because then it's going to be $250 for budget teas, $250 for Lona's Lemonade as well. I don't know how wise that was, because I'm wondering, are they actually going to be able to cover the cost with selling lemonade? They'll have to sell a whole lot of lemonade for that.
Well, I managed to print some pamphlets for myself to advertise my services.
Okay.
And plus, I have some extra odd jobs. And my pamphlets, the expenses, they were worth it.
Oh, great.
So I think taking risk, it's the good thing, because you don't know when it will pay off in the end.
I am really happy that you were able to make some money, hey? But I'm still skeptical because I think that taking risk is very risky, man. So I remember one day in my tuck shop, I decided, nope, I'm going to buy a cheaper brand of cool drink because it was like 10 cents cheap. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to make so much profit and people are going to love it. That never happened. People said it tasted bad. Others decided to bring it back, which was a problem. So in the end, I ended up losing half of my money. Well, most of my money, but I did learn a lesson though, that I'm going to stick to brands that work, brands that are well known.
Okay, that's right, Miles. That's true. But sometimes, you know that risks are risky, like you say, okay? But the thing is, sometimes you need to take those risks in order for your business to grow.
But for a business to do this, it needs to be in a financial position to take risks. If something goes wrong, they need to have the resources to push through it.
That's a very excellent statement right there, Ryan, because you need to have your financial statements in order. That's really, really important. And financial statements use summarized data from the trial balance to prepare the financial reports for the business. There's different kinds of financial statements. There's the income statement, the statement of retained earnings, the balance sheet, and also the cash flow statement. Okay? And in your financial statements, you'll see if your business is in the financial position to actually take new risks of maybe a business venture or incurring costs of marketing. So guys, tell me, can you still remember the accounting equation?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, student, tell me, what's the answer?
It's assets is equal to owner's equity and liability.
Oh, shy. Okay, correct. So by using this equation, you can see what kind of state your business is in. So that's how you can check if your owner's equity is higher than your liabilities, for example.
So if your liabilities are more than your owner's equity, maybe it's not such a good idea to take risks.
Correct. So it's always better to wait until your business is in a better financial position. So at that point, you know that you can take a planned risk.
So if I look at my financial statements and I see that my business is it's growing and I'm making profits at the end of the day, that means that I can look at my business and think, I can expand it and move it into bigger premises.
Yeah, true. But you have to calculate the cost of what it's going to be to expand your business. So you have to check if you can survive on the profit that you actually have right now, just in case something goes wrong when you're doing that. And that's going to be what? A calculated risk.
What if everything goes wrong?
Like what?
What if you take a risk and you go buy a stock? Maybe something was on special and you want to sell it in the tuck shop. Or maybe you move into a bigger premises and the next moment there's a fire. I don't think risk is such a good idea.
Well, that's why you have business insurance. Business insurance is there to minimize all the risks. So the company will basically pay a monthly premium to make sure it's covered for certain, risks that might happen. So for example, the fire situation with the stock, you'd be covered for that.
But that's just another cost. I mean, you have to pay monthly premiums on insurance.
Yeah, but it's money worth paying. Okay, let's use car insurance, for example, okay? So you get a car. Either you saved for a long time for it or you actually got a car loan for it, right? And you didn't insure it. You're in an accident and then you don't have a car. And in that situation, you probably don't have any savings anymore and you owe the bank a lot of money. Okay, let's pretend now that you have insurance. You get a new car, the same kind of car you had and in the same position you were in before you suffered that issue. You understand? So, business insurance works the same. Your insurance is there to cover you and help you out if something goes wrong and you don't have to declare bankruptcy.
Financial statements use the summarized data contained in the trial balance to prepare the financial reports of the business. The financial statements of a business are made up of an income statement, a balance sheet, a statement of retained earnings, and the cash flow statement. You need to know what is happening in your business so that you can make informed decisions, and to do this, you need accurate financial statements. If you take a risk, it is important to have a backup plan, and that backup plan is business insurance. So, investigate options and see what will work best for your business.
Business risks must be calculated. Insurance is like planning for the unexpected. It's a backup plan for when things go wrong.